Lion's Den, powered by KCB Bank. Music, film, photographs and art bring meaning to our lives, but also have the potential to generate income for the artists themselves. The next team of entrepreneurs want to break barriers in the way in which art is exhibited and appreciated.
Feeling pretty nervous, but very excited at what could come.
Expect to have a feedback that will help us have our ideas in order, and expect an investor.
Hello Lions, my name is Lara Ray and I'm the director of the Polka Art Gallery.
And I'm David Gadumbi, the manager of the gallery.
So I have run an art gallery in Nairobi for the last 2 years. We create a platform for artists from all over East Africa to showcase their work, and we connect them to the market through our clients. We are proposing to start a mobile art gallery that will get us directly in front of our target market and audience, and also cut our overheads. For this, we are looking for an investment of 4 million shillings for 25% equity of the company, which will go directly into buying a coach and transforming it into a state-of-the-art art gallery and event venue.
This will directly help us improve on our profitability by the aspect that we are cutting our operation cost by 67% as compared to having a brick and mortar space. We'll be focusing on our two main income avenues, which are the art sales and the hiring out of a premium event space through the bus.
Our revenue for 2017 was 3.5 million, and our revenue for 2018 was 2.1 million. Our overheads are what is holding us back. So by having this mobile space, which, as David said, will really reduce our overheads, we'll be able to make more of a profit.
Art on the Move, a concept that Polka hopes will drop their costs and raise their profile and margins. Top on the Lions' minds, though, is the potential fall in revenue.
Could you tell us a little bit about what happened between 2017 and 2018 on the revenue drop?
We started working with artists who we wanted to give the platform to, so their work was less value. But we did see that was good because we targeted a market who would spend between 25 to 50,000 shillings rather than trying to aim and push the bigger sales.
There's also increase in rent and increase in licensing.
Has this model worked in any other city in the world? Is there like a case study or?
There's a Canon bus here, which is a big double-decker bus, and they primarily work with digital media. There's a few people who've done it, but not.
What artists are you working with?
So we're working with artists from all over East Africa. We have been working with sort of low to mid-range in price range. So our lowest piece here, for example, we've got the wheel, which is 15,000, up to 92,000, the piece on the end. A lot of the artists that we work with, we create a platform for more of the up-and-coming artists because we feel that they're not being represented.
I like the bus idea. It's very innovative, and obviously going around, being able to take it to people is good. But there's also a look and feel when I walk into an art gallery, and you're walking through a story. So is it either or is it?
So currently we're going to just focus on the bus. In the future we will get another art space, which again is in a good, a good environment for people to come in and have a look.
But do you know how much it is to buy a 60-seater?
Yes.
So yes.
For the second, we have two options: second-hand one, and it's 2.9 million.
Who is selling that?
That's sort of the average prices that we found for second-hand coaches online.
And how much did it cost you to run the art gallery per month?
On a month-to-month, it ranges from about 1 to 200,000.
And how much did it cost you to run a bus on a monthly basis?
Actually, it will run for 40,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that 40,000 is
the cost of licensing, cost of fuel, and a quarterly maintenance and service fee.
Isn't that very low?
So including the staff, it will be 70,000.
So it's 30,000 less than the fixed space.
Well, yeah. So the running the art gallery. So our rent was it was going up to 90,000. So including a salary, it was sort of 150.
Doubt is creeping in as to the viability of the bus concept, even before the paint has dried on the idea. What does this mean for the deal?
I love art, and if there's one thing I know is that people are actually looking for art gallery space or places that they can showcase their stuff as a way to moving away from it. So I think you should probably look for another space that maybe is cheaper, you know, because if you're willing to spend 70K on a bus, then you can find a way to subsidize. Get a great space and let the bus complement. It can be like an art party bus.
Yeah.
So let it complement that physical space, because with an art gallery, you sort of, it builds your brand in a way that being mobile or being digital really can't. That's my 2 cents. So when it comes to investing in, you know, closing down an art gallery and investing in a bus, I wouldn't really support it, so I'd have to say I'm out.
Thank you very much.
I'm not necessarily convinced that you can actually just run the bus on its own.
Yeah.
And I also think that thinking of a 60-seater bus for an event, a little tight. I'm out from an investment point of view, but congratulations.
I want to give you an idea. I think you should approach a couple of corporates in terms of supporting this cause, because a lot of them would want to give back, and this goes direct. I mean, 7 million shillings to artists is big money.
Yeah.
I'm willing to make some introductions for you to some corporates who could help you.
That'd be
From an investment perspective, I'm out.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
3 lions are out. The entrepreneurs are hoping the remaining 2, Darshan and Kevin, will board the Polka Dot bus.
I quite like the idea of combining this with sort of like an events, mobile, you know, sort of art gallery. If you partner, I think also with, let's say, alcohol providers, have some canapes, create, you know, a bit of an evening, a different theme, you know, maybe every month. I think it, you know, there could be something of it. From an investment point of view, I'm out, but I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much. Kevin.
What's the cheapest of all this?
We have the wheel over there, which is 15,000.
How about that?
This piece?
Yeah.
These are 40,000 shillings each.
I'll buy that for.
Thank you so
In fact,
much.
you
Thank
can
you
just
very
give
much.
it to her.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Kevin, do you want a kiss?
I've been doing experiential for 10 years. Trust me, a 60-seater will limit the kind of places we can go. Even CBD, it's difficult to navigate. You need to try maybe a smaller bus. If it's viable, then we can go to a bigger bus.
Okay.
But the strategy must be the space
Yeah.
complemented
Yeah.
by, you know, the moving, you know, bus.
Yeah.
So I'll be happy, you know, right after this we can have a conversation and see if really we can do a deal. But as of now, I'm out, but not out.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Have
you.
a great day.
No deal, unfortunately, for Polka Dot. But with 1 art piece sold and a bag full of learnings, it's a bit of a win.
It's one of the biggest insights or the most informative insights we've gotten as we were working on this idea. So we're really glad that we came here and we had that kind of information and insight.
Limitations are huge. I have a 40-foot. There are so many places you can't go. Actually, we're limited. Even we had to slow down.
Lion's Den, powered by KCB Bank.